Welcome to the NGEN Markets updates. We have recently made changes to the platform so that you get logged out automatically after a while. However, this was causing issues for users that log in multiple times during the day. To address this, we have introduced a new one-click function. Now please head over to the settings and the securities, and here you can see a permanent link option and you can generate it. Once you have done that, you will automatically log into NGEN Markets using this link. You can also copy this link and add it manually to your browser bookmarks for ease of logging in. Now please keep this link secured and safe and do not share it with anyone. Now let's take a look at the updated compare section. We have now added a new tab in the compare securities section which shows calendar months over time in any table or a chart for all the securities in your compare list. You can now also download this data in Excel within a chart or a table view. The compare securities section main list now also shows the columns for shorts percentage and the net equity percentage and the total number of holdings. You can take a look towards this at the holdings column when you have added funds from the accurate categories. Furthermore, the compare securities main list Excel option now only downloads the column which you have selected and visible. So for an example, if you select the columns from here, it will only download these columns and you can download this in Excel with this option called export result in CSV. We have now added Sortino ratio in the compare securities main list. So you can easily sort the funds based on Sortino ratio in the main list. Furthermore, the compare securities rolling analysis tab now also shows a count. Now this is a count of 1307 observation, and this is the number of rolling periods that were found based on your start and end dates. The compare securities main list now has up and down capture ratios in the relative columns. Please note that this will be against one selected common benchmark. The monthly SIP tab in the compare securities now also shows the option to download the dataset in Excel. Now this invested value column is also going to be included in an Excel download. Now we have reorganized the save compared list to give you a clearer view where you can filter only your list by hiding the compare list of other logins within your organization. Load multiple clients in the client section. You can load multiple clients from here. And once you have done that, you can see there are 3 portfolios which we have consolidated as multiple clients. You can actually now download an Excel file and add all the funds to the compare for the consolidated family portfolios. So here we have given download these clients holdings in an Excel, and you can also run analytics and then send them to the compare just by clicking on it. We now show an error message whenever you run the portfolio where the sum of the percentage weight is not 100% with a margin of 1%. So basically, if we have this sum as 100% and you run the portfolio, you will not see an error. But if you remove one of them, let's say we have allocated only 75% to the portfolio and then run the portfolio, you can now see an error message which shows portfolio weights do not add up to 100%. You can now edit the weights and then rebalance it or rescale it to 100 based upon your own consideration. Now added an optional password for all the PDF downloads. You can do this on the fly in Portfolio Analytics and even in the Client Analytics. Furthermore, You can head towards the settings where you can actually default the PDF password just by inputting your own password here. This password will be automatically filled for any mutual fund or portfolio PDF reports you generate. We have furthermore added benchmark stats to all portfolio and fund PowerPoint reports. So you can generate the report from here. And once you have generated, you can now see the benchmark stats in all the PowerPoint reports. To check that, you need to take a look towards the performance section in any PowerPoint report of NGEN Markets. When running the portfolio optimizer, we now show a lump sum row so that you can see the resultant value of a 1 lakh investment for each of the suggested portfolios. You can now see one more row here with 1 lakh lump sum where you can see different sets of scenarios with ranking models and the value models. An updated concentration analysis for the portfolios. You can head towards the asset allocation tab, and in concentration analysis now ignores the cash related items in holdings to give you more relevant view of top 3, 5, 10 and 20 exposures in totals. We have now removed the legends from the charts showing market cap allocation when printing PDF reports for portfolio comparisons. You can now generate this report from here. And once you have generated a portfolio comparison report, you can head towards the market cap allocation tab. Here, we have removed the legends to increase and improve the clarity of the reports. When generating desktop-based share links for portfolio analytics, you can now set options for locking start and the end date. You can have an option here, and once you lock the start and end date for the analytics, you can create the link and share it with your clients effectively. Furthermore, you can also hide NGEN fund score in the share link, and you can also reduce the days from 7 to 6 or any other days, which would be a maximum of 7 days. And once you create the link, you can then share it. Now let's take a look towards general improvements in NGEN Markets terminal. The screener now also shows the number of funds that your filters have reduced. You can head towards the fund section within the screener, and once you apply filters, let's say 10 years, you can now see the results in the upper right corner beside show top. Furthermore, the custom security additions will now no longer stop uploads when weekends are included in the uploaded data. NGEN Markets will ignore the weekends and upload the remaining data. When adding the funds into the compare section, you will now see a green tick. All you need to do is click on this add to compare, and once they have added, you can see the compare section and the funds being added into the main list of the compare securities. Furthermore, the fund screener now has an additional column for shorts, net equity percentage, and total number of holdings. You can head towards the holdings column and you can see the shorts percentage, the net equity percentage, and the holdings as well. Now let's take a look towards certain bug fixes we have done with NGEN Markets terminal. We have now fixed an issue when optimizing portfolio weights for portfolios with custom securities. So once you click on the Improve tab, we have now fixed the issues. Hence, we have some of the portfolio weights as a custom securities. Furthermore, we have also fixed an issue with an alignment in the Stats tab of Portfolio Analytics when the stocks are part of the portfolio. You can now see we have ITC as a stock in our portfolio, and when you see the stats, we have fixed the alignment. Furthermore, we have also fixed an issue in PowerPoint reports where the foreign equity label was disoriented. So when you create a report in a PowerPoint, you can now see the foreign equity report or in the report is now currently fixed.